While there may be environmental benefits to using less coal for electricity generation and more natural gas, hydraulic fracturing can have negative consequences on both water and air quality. First, water must be acquired, given that the median use of water for a hydraulic fracturing well is 1.5 million gallons. This demand could be particularly burdensome in communities where water is scarce, say in the West, or in communities that have a large number of wells which are being serviced. The hydraulic fracturing fluids, which will be injected into the well, consist primarily of water. There may be significant amounts of sand added, and in some cases nitrogen gas, but between a dozen or more than 24 chemicals can be added to this water. Some of these chemicals are known to have harmful effects on human health, and so their use and the possibility of their spills, which might then enter the groundwater, these are sources of concern for communities. When wells are injected, the depth of the well is usually so deep that there is a vertical separation distance of thousands of feet separating the targeted rock formation which the gas is being extracted from the source of water for the local community. However, there is the possibility that the extracted fluids might leak into this groundwater. And so therefore the design of the well, the use of cement, the quality of the cement, etc., can all contribute to whether the effects on drinking water would be minimal or would be deleterious because of what is leaking into the groundwater. There is produced water that comes from the well, which not only contains the hydraulic fracturing fluids and the water from the formations, but may also then contain new chemicals as a result of chemical reactions which have transformed some of the chemicals either in the hydraulic fracturing fluid or the formation. These need to be stored and ultimately disposed of. And there are different ways of disposing of these fluids. In some communities, there may be little or no treatment, and the waters can be discharged directly into groundwater or spread onto roads or allowed to evaporate from pits, etc. And so, therefore, there is a great variety of practices involving hydraulic fracturing. And thus, there is the possibility that while in some areas the deleterious environmental impacts are minimal, in other areas they might be more significant. And there have been studies which have traced harmful chemicals in drinking water or in air to the action of hydraulic fracturing in an area, and have linked adverse health effects to the proximity that one lives to these sites.